Got a fresh cut. Gonna start recording. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna wait for more people to join. Guys, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We're scaling today, guys. We found another winner and we're scaling. We scaling. So far in the scale, I'm at, you see this? 610 rev. We're scaling. We're scaling. Bro, okay, so the story, bro, I'm doing it with TikTok. And it's fucking hard because I'm not joking. I tested 3 creatives and they all are winners. They all got a sale on the first day. So then I went full aggressive mode today, and it's so hard to scale and like duplicate or surf because my pixel literally has double the fucking conversions on like what I actually have in my store. Now the metrics are fire no matter what, but they're extra fire because like I was technically on TikTok I have double the fucking rev. So like right now I'm gonna kind of just lay back and just get the sales catch up and shit. And I think the reason for that is because I had both Trackabee and TikTok Pixel on my Shopify store, so it kind of like fucking doubled it. So I shut off TikTok Pixel and now I'm just using Trackbee, and hopefully that fucking gets everything back in order for tomorrow. Love from Belgium. Love, love, love. Take USA products in Europe, market, since it's less saturated there. That's definitely a move. Bro, I'm surprised 7 people. No one gives a fuck about mindset. That's actually sad. I think this is the best fucking call we're gonna have. That's actually insane. We're gonna wait a bit more. But usually we got 20 people up in this bitch. I'm gonna wait a bit more. How's all your stores? That's mine. I have a video already recorded talking about that. So how are your stores? Anyone testing? Product research? What you guys at? I'm happy I got something working on TikTok. Going live at midnight. Rich. I usually do 6 a.m. I don't know why. I like 6 a.m. But I don't do the daytime partying. So after that first day, it's constantly running. Yes, sir. We got Sorzy in this bitch. S, yeah, we talked about it. Taking it slow, but you're hustling. No sales on the product yet. TikTok also took away my 2K promo. Yeah, I'm also having trouble with the promos. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how the fuck it works. I created an account strictly from the link for the 2K promo, and right now I'm at 500. It says spend 500, get 500. Where's my 2K, bro? That's a quarter of what the fuck I wanted. It's still, yeah, it's all right. All right. Well, it's 2:05. We got half the people here. Sade's here. We have to wait for Sade. Now since Sade's here, we can continue. All right. We're gonna get this up and running. Guys, I'm actually really hyped for this call. I made a nice I made a nice presentation. I really think like I'm such a huge mindset guy. I don't know why. It's just like something about it. I love looking into human psychology and just how everything works, how your brain functions, and because that at the end of the day, that's what's gonna keep you going. Just finished a call with my client that we're growth operating at the whole week, setting up the funnel. Yeah, I was reading about funnels. I'm very interested in funnels actually. Honestly, I think that's my issue. I can't stick to one thing. I'm so interested in every like business aspect, I guess. Like you can even tell from my YouTube channel. Like usually people say like niche down and that's how you grow. It's like, bro, I can't even choose. Like I just talk about everything because like I like everything. I like marketing funnels. I like social media. I like drop shipping. Human psychology basically so related to sales. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. I like it. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna start. Yeah, if people are not here. They can go fuck themselves, right? Does that mean? All right. All right. All right. Here we go. $100 million mindset plan. That's just for the title to create some intrigue. But I think with this mindset, obviously you could generate $100 million. Obviously, it's hard to say. I haven't generated that money, but I've studied, and all these notes are from people who have. And I'm just passing it along. I've realized that when you teach something, you should never look at what you're not there yet, like at the end goal. You should always help people teach the step behind. If you're just a step further, you can just turn around and teach the people that are just one step behind. And that's usually how it works. So we're going to start off by summing it up and how we've reached here. So usually our childhood, hopefully we can all relate to this. Usually our childhood was fun and we didn't think much about the problems that we have today, which, yes, I am recording, which is obviously normal. Then, as you get a bit older, maybe around your teenage years, then something happens in your life that hurts you. And it could be a variety of things. It could be a breakup. It could be a loss of someone or something. Or a loss of self, like you lose yourself, you gain weight, or you're too skinny. You played video games during COVID for 24 hours straight, which I did. I gained a lot of weight. I was depressed, lost my girlfriend. Everything went downhill, spiral, going down. So usually we all have an event. No, it's not a webinar. well, maybe, I don't know. Like, what's your definition of a webinar? It's just a call. So usually we all have this moment where we have an epiphany. Something happens. No, I'm not selling a course. I'm not selling a course by the end of this. Anyways, so usually we have an event that hurts us, and you start to wake up and you start to take action. You realize you need to take accountability, and you start your improvement journey. That's where you wake up and you say, let me get my shit straight. Now, usually we all start with fitness, but then we crave more, and then we get up being financial freedom. That's what we all strive for. Now, we tried a bunch of different business methods, or maybe this is your first time trying a business to fulfill those desires of financial freedom and our goals. Now, with all that being said, does that sound pretty fucking familiar to you guys, yes or no? More or less. We all have it a bit different, but more or less, that's the path that we've all took. And all of that, to sum it up very quickly, like it's taken years and a lot of hardship and pain, but just to sum it up quickly, that's where it happened, and now we led up to this moment. So now I want to make it clear that this course, that's why I wish more people came, it's not just about ecom. It's not just about dropshipping. This is actually about every business model, everything moving forward in your life. Now, I strictly want to emphasize, now don't take this lightly. What I'm about to share is life-changing advice. Like, it is up to you to really feel my words, absorb them, implement them, and instead of just listening and forgetting them soon after. Why most people are slaves is because they are sleeping. This is our reality. Be aware of the moment and fully grasp the wisdom that will be shared. Or sleep. Who cares? It's your life. But honestly, I've realized if you look around you, from family, friends, to even just people walking down the street, you realize they're all just sleeping. You can give them the answer. I can give you the answer straight up. And that key, the wording that I tell you, might affect someone because they really absorbed it and the other person just went through one ear, out the other. They're sleeping. Wake up. Let's take a moment to be aware like physically aware that right now you're on this call about to learn something very important that could possibly change your life. Now, there's one action, one secret that I'll show you at the end. There's something. Now, again, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just practicing. But at the end of the day, I actually will have a trick that I've done, and I'll show you at the end. That's actually right away I start to see results. It may take time for some. Now, let's start with first hardship that we face on our journey. Failures are inevitable. We're all, I don't know about you guys, but I've been testing products almost every day, and every day has almost been a failure. Failure. We're all going to experience failures. It's inevitable. But you actually have to look at it in a way. They're actually a positive thing, but it may seem hard to look at the light in the middle of the dark. Now, a quote that I read that really resonated with me. The soul of a free man looks at life as a series of problems to be solved and then solves them, while the soul of the slaves whines, what can I do who I am but just a slave? You have to look at these problems. You're going to have problems. Life will never not have problems. But there's actually a very positive way to look at problems. And whenever you face them, I know it may be hard during the time where you're facing the problem. But if you could be more open-minded and be more of aware, and I'll tell you how to deal with that, you can look at problems more in a positive way. So like I said, you need to start viewing failures and hardships as a gift. When you ask for strength, God gives you problems. You ask for wisdom, God gave you failures to learn. This journey is not for the weak, but that is what makes it valuable. Are you able to endure the hardships? Now, seriously, I'm not joking. From my personal experience, there's times where I've physically prayed for probably 20 minutes at night to God, saying, God, I want to be this, I want to have this, I want to have that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not kidding. The day after, my life got shittier. So I thought, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, what the hell? How could I got shittier? But then later down the line, I realized it's because I asked for that. I physically asked God, I want to be strong. So God made my life shittier so I can become stronger. He doesn't just plop it to you in front of you. He gives you problems. So then you can develop into the character of the things that you ask for. So be prepared. Be aware that when you ask for all of these valuable things, life may get shittier. It may get harder. But you need to be able to endure this. You need to be willing to. Some people just give up. Some people say, I'm not down for this. And they just fuck off. Now, there will also be situations that you cannot control. Some failures will be out of your reach. Now, how do you respond? So before I read the quote, I want to say, have you guys experienced something that it was just inevitable? Like you had no control over it. It was something hard, something painful that just came in your life and there was nothing you could have done about it. You maybe tried your best, but there was nothing you've done about it. Is there something, have you ever experienced that? Last night, amazing. You see? There it is. We're all going to experience those. So life and its events are like a river flowing naturally down the stream, unable to be changed. We must decide if we accept this natural law and flow it with it as gently as possible, or be swept by the currents unprepared. Made me depressed, but we get back stronger. Yeah, there are certain things where you can't control. So you have to accept it. So now how do you deal with these failures? How do you deal with these failures that are both in your control and out of your control? Can you guys read that? It's some Aikido. Aikido. We got to do some Aikido. Everyone, I'm waiting for everyone to laugh. Because everyone knows where Aikido came. You all know where Aikido came from. You learned about Aikido, just like me, from Tate. But do you really think Tate is joking? Like, obviously, there's humor behind whatever he says. But you understand that Aikido is, like, he says it for a reason. So let's dig deeper. Let's actually do research on what the fuck Aikido is. So Aikido is a martial art that practices the way to defeat enemies. When an enemy attacks, you defend by following through with the attack, using the momentum, and without exerting any energy yourself, you take down the opponent with their own energy. So when you get attacked by problems, use Aikido. So like we said, I have actually, before I explain, I have a video. So we're gonna maybe we're gonna learn a bit more. Maybe it'll register more in your brain when you see how they do it. So do you see how he dodges his opponent? You see how he defends? And technically, in a martial art like this, there's a circle that you cannot step out of. So when this guy punches and you dodge without exerting basically any energy or very minimum, the guy may step out the circle and lose. It goes on forever like this. So basically, I wanted to make you guys watch this video so you can understand. There are certain problems in your life that you will come, and when you exert energy and you get frustrated, you get annoyed, and you get angry, that's worse. You have to Aikido. You have to give it zero energy possible. And just like that, the enemy, the attack, the problem will go by you and it will actually take down itself. All right, we've seen enough of this video. So why should you know this? Oh wait, before this, I want to explain. So let's also, I want to talk about a story. Let's say you're walking down a path and there's a dog barking. There's a dog barking at you and he's barking. There's 3 things that you could possibly do, and there's 3 different outcomes. 1, you could run away and get scared, exerting energy, and you run away from your problems. The dog will chase you. 2, if you stand up to the dog and fucking say, yo, yeah, you want to scrap? The dog's going to jump you. And there's the 3rd option, using Aikido. You walk down, maybe make a little eye contact, acknowledging the dog, and you walk. Continue walking, unfazed. You don't give it back any energy. And with that being said, after you do that, the dog will continue to bark for the next person passing by. That will give it the energy. So think of this dog as your problems. You have to be emotionless with your problems. You have to acknowledge it, absorb it, and just purely just walk away without any energy wasted. This energy will then be freed up for you to be more positive. I already talked about this, about freeing up energy to use more positivity in your life. This is just one example of Aikido. He's not joking. Tate's not joking. Tate is not joking when he says Aikido. When problems come, he Aikidos it. He dodges. Now, why should you know this? Because you'll never achieve wealth if you despise your own poverty, envy the wealthy, and wish you were better off. Because clearly, and it's human nature, we all go through the same mental process. When we fucking fail, guess what the first thing is that we think of? Oh, I wish I was better. I wish it worked. I wish I did this. I wish, it went my way. You're going to push yourself further and further away if you keep thinking like that. So, here, I didn't mention about the barking dog. So, when failures come, we tend to stress about it, shooting ourselves in the foot and postponing our goals. You need not to exert any energy into failures, detach any emotion to it, and use your mind to analyze and solve it as you separate from the situation. So, if you need help, maybe take ashwagandha. I don't know. When I take ashwagandha, I'm a fucking robot. I have 0 emotions. But when you're faced with problems, I swear, try to analyze and solve the situation like you're not in the situation. Like you're not involved. It's someone else. It's like someone else coming up to you with a problem. And since you're out of the situation, you could have a more rational, logical approach to it. So whenever you're faced, let's say you test a product and it failed. Instead of fucking bitching and fucking I suck, I fucking this, I fucking that, whatever it is, you take a moment, take a breath, analyze the problem, make eye contact with the dog, and now just calmly try to see what the issue was. I don't take ashwagandha now. I cycle on it sometimes if I want to. I used to. So now what's all this jibber jabbish about? Because some people look at this and they say, what the fuck is all this magical spells that I'm talking about? At the end of the day, I want to get to you guys. Today is intention. Simple as that. Desire will not lift a single fucking finger. It is intention and action that moves the needle. But the common misconception is that this is action. Curating your thoughts takes energy. Therefore, it's an action. What was the first thing God gave Adam to do? Does anyone know that? Does anyone know the question? Has anyone read the Bible? Or it's actually, the whole story is really known. What was the first thing that God told Adam to do? Before Eve even came along. Does anyone know? Not to eat the fruit, not to eat the fruit. That was when Eve was there. Yes. But he actually told Adam to tame the garden. He gave him work. We're built to work. So whenever you're fucking lazy, realize, as humans, we're built to work. That was the first thing that God gave human beings to do, is to work. And that is done with intention, with action, not by desiring, not by wishing, not by hoping one day it's going to come. It's by action. But like I said, these constructing your mental process in this way, from going from a negative to a positive mindset, that is action. You're wasting energy to think more positive. That's action. That's why it's so important, this. So what happens when you take this path? There's a reason poor people don't take action. And it's because they've been programmed that their desires are unrealistic. But we are not programmed. If you're watching this, if you're here, if you're the 10 people that are in this audience right now, trust me, you're special. We're free. We will take this path, but people will push us down in any way, shape, or form. You need to be prepared for that. Because like I said, people have been programmed. They're sleeping. They've been brainwashed. And every time you talk about a quote-unquote unrealistic goal, they'll try to push you down. I don't know if you've experienced that. I've experienced that daily for the last 3 years. People just telling me that the things I want to do are unrealistic. Have you experienced that? It's probably one of the hardest things to conquer. When even the closest people that you know, you have your goals, you have your intentions, and they tell you no. It's not made for us. Yeah. They tell us it's not made, like it's not for us. It's for other special people. But that's because they don't want to take the risk. They're scared themselves. And they've, again, been programmed that all these desires they have are just unrealistic. Just stay with the crowd. Just do what everyone else is doing. Go to school. Get a job. Just do what everyone else is doing. It's safe. Now, how to overcome these failures and these people. Now I'm mixing up with these people. So let me end with this simple explanation, which is not only to sum up everything, but is one of the key fundamentals all successful people have had and had to get where they are now. Do you know what it is? Vision. Mic drop. Vision. Vision is better than motivation. There's a difference between wanting and becoming. Yes, you have desires, but they are not dreams. They're goals. Every time you encounter an obstacle, remember your why. Why did you start on this path in the first place? If you repeat this why, quote unquote vision, repeatedly in your head, especially in difficult situations, nothing will stop you. This is how men work. Every time, I'm not, again, this is from personal experience. There's times where I'm tired. There's times where I'm unmotivated. There's times where I want to give up for how many failures I've gone through. And then I just flash the simple vision, the simple image clip in my head of why I'm doing this all. Why did I start this in the beginning? Do you guys have that question? What is your why? It's I think I have this in the next slide. What is your why? Genuinely ask that question. What is your why? When this question is answered, and it doesn't take a second, it could take days, weeks, months, years even sometimes. But what is your why? Because it's not money, it's not a car, it's not a house. There's a deeper meaning behind all of this. Find out and you will be unstoppable. Genuinely, take some time alone. Don't talk about it to anyone else. Alone, in a dark room if you want to, late at night, early in the morning, middle of the day. I don't give a fuck when you decide to do this. Take some fucking time to ask yourself, why am I doing all of this? Why? Do you guys already have that why? Are you still trying to figure it out? Is it in the process? Have you ever thought about this question? Because realistically, we probably all started, I want the car, I want the girl, I want the house. But that's only a fire for motivation that will easily die down. So what is your why? What is your deeper why? Because that every time you deal with a difficult situation, play that vision in your head. Remind yourself. I've literally experienced it myself. I'm dead to the world. I'm on my bed. I don't feel like getting the fuck up. I don't feel like it. I don't. But then I play that vision in my head and right away I'm off the fucking bed like nothing. Like energy just flowed through me. Like I'm ready. Because I have my why and it's very meaningful and very purposeful. And I'll do everything in my willpower to get it. That is not motivation. That is vision. Now the final secret. I promise you guys the final secret. When you're asking your why and starting to figure out a plan to achieve that, switch these words and it will change your life forever. I never want to hear this word come out your mouth ever fucking again. You will repeat this so many times that your mind will start to believe it and it will bring it to reality. So you're going to start by switching the I wants to the I will. And guys, look, I can't stress this enough. I don't know how else to communicate this to you for how important that easy switch is. You might think it's a word, but your word is your will. Your word should be iron. The universe doesn't know what's a joke. When you say I'm broke, nah, it takes it really. So never say negative shit. And it took me years to get the habit of it. But when I did, I never say I want. I never say I want. I always say I will do this. I will do that. And there's intention behind those words. And there's no more of the question of the doubt, will this happen? No. Because you know for a fact. It's a statement. It's not I want. Have you guys been doing this? Do you know about this? I promise you, like this is something I started implementing in my life, and instantly I started seeing these results. I'm not joking. When you pray, or when you beg, or when you talk to whoever you believe in up in the sky, it's in the Bible. It's in literally the Bible. When you pray, don't ask. Pretend like it's already been received. I will do this. I will. Not I want. I can't stress this enough. If you can please, like I actually beg you, people, because I really care about you guys. Obviously, you're OGs for me. You're like 10 to 15 people in this audience that have been following me from the beginning. And I really, really want you to fucking succeed. I really want the best for you. So if you can get anything out of this call, I promise you it's just this one thing. Never, ever in your life, ever again, say I want. Get rid of it. I don't want it in your vocabulary. I want will be no more. Exactly. Your subconscious mind doesn't know if you're joking. Start doing this now. At first, you won't even believe it yourself. Sometimes you won't even believe it yourself. But I have done this for years, and it's become such a habit to me that I know it is true now. I don't think, I don't want. There's no maybe. It is something that I know. It becomes a fact. When you start wanting something, when you start believing in something, what's the opposite of belief? Doubt. So if you just get out the whole equation completely and just say something as a fact, yes, I will send this presentation. When you say something as a fact, there's no longer if it will happen, maybe I believe in 98%, there's doubt. No, it is a fact. I can't stress this enough. So many people struggle with this. But where is the confidence? It's not even confidence in yourself. If you believe in a higher power, you don't think that he's able to give you money, wealth, a happy family? For him, that's nothing. He can snap his finger. You just need to be prepared. You just need to be willing to go and get it. There's no more of I want, I believe, none of this. I want everyone to follow me, to adopt this mindset. I will. I know. I will. I know. Just those words. It's a fact. Now, I know everyone in this fucking chat will be successful. I know that. I know. It's not I hope, I wish, maybe. None of that bullshit. Take your life to the next level. Take it just a step higher. And this is the next step you need to take. Before any results come in, you need to be this person. You need to be the person that says, I will. You will get nothing. You will get nothing. You won't even get $10,000. Even if you try your hardest. If you go through the whole process of actions by maybe believing it, doubting yourself, not confident, not doing the work, none of that. Thank you. Part 2 is coming soon because I love mindset shit. So I'll definitely be doing another call of this. Thank you guys for listening. I really enjoy the people. I really, really appreciate the people coming to watch this one. This one for me means the most. I really can't emphasize this enough. You guys have any other questions? We'll end the call a bit. It's only half an hour in. How many books you read a year? I don't count. It's not a race for me. I read books to learn. It's actually a lot. So I really don't know. I can't tell you. Depending on the size of the calls. Depending on the size of the books, like, a small book might take me a week. A big book like that might take me 3-4 months. So, bro, can I have a private call with you? Look, we're on a call right now. I don't really offer private calls right now, but if you want to come up and talk, now's your time. Or ask your questions in the chat. Now, if you guys want to move away from mindset, I know I get a bit excited talking about mindset, but if you guys want to talk about actual business, drop shipping, like I said, I've been again seeing more results again, and you'll see in my next video. You'll see in my next video how I talk about how I had to overcome doubt for the last month because I saw results, then the results dipped, and for the month that I tested like 15 plus products, failure after failure after failure, I had to convince myself, I had to make it a fact that it wasn't luck, that there's actually knowledge and skills that I've learned that I'm able to generate money online. And now with this new store, with this new product I'm testing, it kind of just confirmed my belief. And again, it's a really good video. There's a lot of emotions into it because seriously, it's been a battle the last month. And I did mention that, especially that I have a community, right, like you guys. It puts more pressure on me, and I enjoy that. I want that pressure. But obviously, I have people that are in my community. They saw results. Then when my results dipped, I felt like I was a fraud. I felt like I wasn't, maybe I was lucky. But now that I found another winner, I don't know how much it's going to generate. How's it going right now, the store? Today's the second day I'm scaling. I'm at close to 700,000 US. Oh, I wish. 700 US dollars. Just today so far. My first day scaling, but there's a lot of potential. The ad metrics are so promising. And I'm just taking a bit slower than most people because of like my budget and my finance situation. But if I just take it a bit slow but still be aggressive at the same time to my pace. How do you deal when you have doubts? Like I said in the call, it's not only the vision, specifically doubts. The way I deal with that is honestly, if you can't put trust in yourself, don't put trust in yourself, but put trust in God. God is able to do everything. If you have trust in God, how could you fail? Like I have this quote stuck to my computer, and it says, God is within you, so how can you fail? If God's with you, if you follow God, how could you fail? He's God. You can't even grasp the concept of how much power he has. You can't. So he can do everything. He's created the whole fucking world. You think he can't help you if you just follow him. And what I've learned, actually, I don't know. Do you guys watch the show The Chosen? It's about the story of Jesus. I don't know if you heard about it. Yeah. It's a very good show. Obviously, I don't watch a lot of shows, but this one I decided to indulge in. And I've actually learned something through that show. Jesus had his disciples. And yes, they dropped everything. They dropped their whole life and to follow him. But Jesus can sense the doubt. Whenever Jesus would make a decision, everyone would kind of like second guess. They would doubt. Is this the right decision? We could be doing this better. We can be doing that. But then one guy, and he wasn't even his disciple. He was the enemy at one point. He was a Roman officer. A Roman officer who they're literally out to kill him. It was the enemy. His son was sick. Came to Jesus. And he literally said, dropped on his knees. He's like, I know you can heal my son. I know. You don't even have to be there. You can heal him from across the town. I know you can do this. And the question he was just asking is, are you willing to? Please, can you? But the thing is, Jesus said, this man right here, this Roman Empire, this Roman soldier, the enemy, he's like, I've never seen more faith in a man in my whole entire life. And that's all God requires. Faith. So trust me, it took me so long to realize that it's not greedy to ask God for favors. It's not greedy to ask God to live an abundance life. All he asks for you is to just say, God, I know you can do this. I fully believe in you. And like, you know what? Like, it's so hard for you guys to grasp this because you weren't there, obviously, in my prayers. But I'm not fucking kidding. I on my life, on God, on my mother's life, on my life, I promise you. The day before testing this product, the night before testing this product, I watched that episode and I learned something. And that was the story I learned. So that night, I went to God and I said, God, I'm done like having these stupid questions, these stupid conversations going back and forth. Is this bad? If I ask this, I don't know how to pray to you. All I said, God, what I learned today was, I fully trust you. I know you can give me success. I know you can. Can you please, if you're willing to, give me success tomorrow? Day after, I got a winning product. I no joke. I can't stress this enough. It's not just about the words. That night, fully in my heart, I said, God, I know you can. You're God. I know you can. I believe in you. I know you. I know you're listening. I believe 100%. And he granted me, luckily, a winning product the day after. And I want to mention this because I don't want to, I want to also tell you this story to share it to you. And I also want to take the time to thank him. I don't want to be ungrateful. So now, yes, if you guys want to talk about drop shipping, we could. Hey, Julian, do you think low price plus charge shipping is the best offer for testing products? It depends the product, but yes, rumor has it that it's been doing the best. It's working for me. The thing is, I was selling something for $9 and charging $15 shipping, and I saw my conversion rate a bit like low, so I just reduced it to 10. And then the conversion rate got higher. But yes, low front end, high shipping is definitely working. Amen. Sade, are you running a new product? Yes, I'm running a new product. It's been doing very well so far. Best book you have ever read? The one with the most notes. This fat ass book will change your whole perspective in life. And you want to know, I actually found this book through that Chinese guy doing e-commerce, Paul. He read this book. He found success later. Whatever. I'm not being racist. That's how I describe it. So Paul Ecom, I saw him read this book. Soon after, he found the winner. I bought the book, believing, fully entrusting that if I read this book, I'll get success. Guess what? I read the book. That's where I made my first $28,000. Like it's not voodoo shit. Like I can't tell you enough. It's not voodoo shit. Like, this shit actually works. You just need to be a believer. You just need to know deep down in your heart. You can tell yourself all, like, words. Just blatantly words. Yeah, this is going to work. You need to fully put your heart into it. In God, all the trusters shall trust. You shall put your trust in the one who is alive, the one who never dies, and praise him and glorify him. He is fully... That's why you go to school, eh? He is fully cognizant of his creature's sins. Therefore, put your trust in God. You are following the manifest truth. Beautiful. Beautiful, Sabri. Thank you. You guys have anything else? What niche is your prod? It's a jewelry. It's funny enough, I actually looked at a jewelry. I said I had success in jewelry before, so I'll do jewelry again. Yeah, I went back. But to be honest, obviously they preach girl clothing is the way. I found, yeah, it wasn't just working for me. I think every time jewelry is a hit or miss. Like, if I were to ever teach something, because you know how everyone, when they teach something, they have their own specific thing. Like Anthony has his girl clothing, blah, blah. If I were to teach something and I would do jewelry, like, because that's where I've seen success, I would say there has to be, again, some meaning behind jewelry. It can't just be some fucking jewelry out of the blue. We already went through the example of my manifestation bracelet. There was a meaning behind this. Now, this jewelry that I'm selling, there's another meaning behind it. Now, it's not the same as manifesting, but there's another meaning behind it. People buy the desires that this jewelry gives, not just the jewelry because it looks good. Yes, selling a dream, but that's how marketing works. All your products, it's jewelry, clothing, fucking all this shit sells a dream. You need to sell the dream, not the product. Don't put the product benefits. It's all BS. You need to sell the dream. Have you ever tried forex trading? My friends do. My boys are all day traders. I'm the only one doing ecom. Or no. Well, um, one stopped, and I have another one doing ecom. We're very small amount doing ecom, but most of my boys are day traders. Lucky number necklace. No, that's not the product. If you're asking, that's not the product. But yeah, have a desire behind it. Bro, Mafia is testing clothing. Yeah, they're all fucking scavenging for fucking girl clothing, and I just wasn't finding any success because it's like the CPMS are so high. Say, go right ahead. I'm not honestly like find it. Like I've actually truly realized. Like obviously, I'm not gonna blatantly tell you the product, but if you guys find it and you send it and you say this is your product, I actually won't be like I'll be like yeah. I realize that honestly, this hiding the product shit is so like kind of useless. I'm actually gonna be honest, because like what a few people are gonna start testing it. What you think that's gonna make the product saturated? Bro, the markets are fucking worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro. Like, you think a few guys testing $50 campaigns are gonna fucking make the product saturated? Like, come on. What do you think of 4 CPM, one cost per click, but 50? Should I have to change it? Yeah, it's definitely the creatives. Good niche for sure. $4 CPM is good. Cost per click could get a bit cheaper. No, fuck Canada. I'm not testing Canada. If it's more than 10 comp, then you're cooked. But honestly, like my metrics are amazing. I can't really show you on live. I could probably record it so I could blur things out. But like, bro, I'm having fucking 20 cents cost per clicks. The amount of add to carts are insane. My CPMs are all under $10. My CTRs are 4%. Like these metrics are insane. They're absolutely. Screenshot. Okay. Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, I'll I'll take a screenshot, send it in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, all right, back. Those are my screen. Those are my metrics right now. For some of them, I have way more. I have like 10 campaigns running, but those are some metrics. Look, like I'm finally getting to understand kill 3. Yeah, it's been the hour that I haven't checked, and I got a haircut right after. So yeah, I have to look at it. I haven't looked at it in a while. But it's like these are scaling metrics. I've understood. Like before testing, I was like, oh my god, barely over 1% CTR. Okay, it's good. Like nah, this is fucking scaling method. I create a new ad account, and then before, like while creating it, it asks you the currency. So yeah, I'm on US right now. Yeah, right now I'm sitting. Let's go check. So yeah, I got a few orders during the call. Yeah, I'm at 680, close to 700. So it's been going good. Again, as time passes on, I trust myself more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have to. It's already been a month, man. No, when was our last call? Scale tomorrow, bro. It's the weekend. Technically, I've already been scaling these numbers. I've already spent like 400 US. I don't know how much I spent exactly, but yeah, I'm 100% scaling. I'm doing my best to the amount of credit I have. But yeah, honestly, it's really good. I before the call, I know not all of you guys were here. I was explaining how I was having issues with the ads because on TikTok, those metrics are really good. But it's also because my conversions are almost double than what I actually have. And it's because of I had Trackabee and the TikTok Pixel at the same time, so I think they like combined or something. So now I just have Trackabee. So tomorrow I think it'll be more accurate. So I'll be able to like scale properly a bit more. And I'm also testing a new offer because conversion rates are a bit low. I know it's normal from, with a $9 upfront offer, you're gonna get a shit ton of add to carts. Like I've been getting so many add to carts. That's why I'm actually looking to find someone to get an add to cart, abandoned add to cart, Clavio on a flow. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna test a new offer. I already created the page. Okay, wait, I missed a lot, bro. Any tips on ads? Like, what kind of hooks do you use? I'm really struggling to get low CPC in US. Again, I know one of them. I think the best ad is a POV. That's been doing well. POV ad this baby POV. Oh no, it's not the best one. Sorry, it's not the best one, but it's doing well. It's doing well. POV is definitely a good hook. Yeah, and these ones I edited them. I actually edited them to make it unique. It was different, and I think that's why I'm getting very low CPMs. Very low. I'm getting low CPMs. After your product's done, you should show the website plus product and make an idea on how you did it. I always do that. I did that with my last product. Of course, I'm gonna do it with this one. I'm fucking cooked. I'm down 7K from dropship. Bro, it's part of the game. That's sad, bro. I was down close to that. I was down, but I'm including like the mentorship. So I like paid for ecom value or knowledge. I was down like 9K, bro. Close to 10. Happy for you, bro. Thanks. I've been doing for 5 months and can't get shit to work, bro. I found my first winner a year in, so you still got time. I remember your first product. Yeah, I remember it too. Well, the first product I told you, yeah, but I remember the first product when I was doing this shit alone or with my friend. It was a pickleball store. And it was so ass. You know what? The products and the niche was actually really good. We were on pickleball trend really early. I did this like more than a year ago. But I just didn't know anything about dropshipping. It was my first store, so I got 0 sales. Like, it was so bad. My ads were horrible. Everything. The website was ass. I literally took what was it? It was a theme, like one of the most common free themes possible. Like I don't know. It was like green and pink, and kept the same. I kept everything the same. Really nothing. Yeah, you can't look how much you're down. Exactly. Tunnel vision. Vision is the only thing you gotta focus on. Test value campaign. I heard about those. I heard that they're good. To be honest, straight up, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck they are. I'm gonna have to. I think I see the option when I create the campaign. I have no idea what the fuck they are, but yeah, I heard they're good. Should definitely give them a shot. Again, guys, you have to remember, I'm always like, I'm keeping you guys up to date very quickly. So like, it is just the second day, so we're gonna take it a bit easy, But there is potential. That's why I'm kind of showing it to you guys, because there is potential. There's a huge potential there. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Anything else? Any other questions, comments? If not, won the call. It's been an hour. Again, I don't know about you guys, my favorite call. I love talking about this because, bro, if you really grasp the ideas behind this call, I promise you, you won't struggle. You'll struggle, but it'll be so easy to conquer. And that's what I want. I want you guys to really get the sauce. Because at the end of the day, I feel kind of obliged to tell you guys more of this topic, because there are so many people that can talk about strictly about the business, like the settings, the strategies, that are more qualified than me. And I know I mentioned talking about just teaching people that are just one step behind, but still, I feel like you can easily just search up what's the best ad strategy, how to set it up. I'll still do that, but I really like talking about mindset because not a lot of people talk about it, and for me, it's the most important thing. When I get way more successful than I am now, I'll always preach that it was the mindset that brought me there. It wasn't some certain ad strategy. It wasn't some certain setting that I did. It was all my mindset. And I developed this strong mindset for years. And it takes time, but trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. It'll push you all the way. If you guys have nothing else, oh my gosh, bro, I'm fucking dumb, bro. You guys have been chatting. Bro, I had my thing on pause. So me, I'm thinking, okay, no one wants to talk. How much are you paying for a domain on your site per month? I don't know. It's like $20 a year or something. Hayden LG, thanks. Nice talking. Thanks for joining. Do you use AI voiceover as well? For this one, no, I found people talking about it, but if you can't, yeah, 11 Labs Natasha is the way to go. If some case schedule, you use Shine Pro. I use the shrine that Sade gave me. The legend himself makes the website look cleaner. But look, guys, I'm as much as, trust me, I'm very grateful for Sade. Like it's a really good website layout. But trust me, I promise you, it's not the way your website looks that's gonna dictate your success, especially at the beginning. People care more about the price and like the copywriting of how you convince them. That's the only two things. You have so many people having the shittiest websites making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not the template. How much was your mentorship? It was $3.5K US. I'm actually looking to join another one, but these are friends of friends. They're a bit more personal. I know them, and what they teach is really good. Yo, guys, I called Julian when he was dead ass broke, and he always had trust in himself, always trust in your guys. Yeah. Real day one OG. Say, do you recommend Shine Pro, dog? Get the legit one ASAP, bro. I always steal. Same guy says literally gave me a winner on everything. You guys still broke. Wake up. Do you have the Shrine Pro zip like normal shrine? I don't know. I said it's Sage Shrine, so yeah, regular is just fine. Fuck. Getting a bit tired talking. Put a lot of energy into that fucking presentation. You can combine the regular one with liquid codes. Yeah, I tweaked it up a bit with liquid codes for sure. Bro, which exchange do you guys use for crypto trading in Canada? That I can't answer. Do more mindset. This was value, brother. Yep. I love hearing those comments because seriously, it's like, it's my wave. Are you testing in Canada? Nope, never will. Julian, give a free quote of the day. I don't know if you already gave it. I gave a few quotes in the presentation. I can think of one quick after I read these comments. Not sure if I was just focus on US. Where were you born? Canada, Montreal. You were testing one product a day? More or less, yeah. More or less. I would, bro. The thing is, I'm in the trenches. I actually want to tell you, like, and I think you guys should all be in the trenches. I was in the trenches. I'm still in the trenches because the way it works is I test a product, wait all day, and this was my fault, but I also had other stuff to do throughout the day. But it's like wait all day for the ad metrics, see that they're ass, and like starting at night, grind a whole fucking product ads for the day after. Like before this product to get it up, I stayed awake till 3 a.m. My last video actually, that I was working on it. If I theoretically have the file of the shrine theme, can I upload the zip file and use it as my main store and log it? Yes, that is. Use at your own risk. Agree or no? Dog Man's course for 3K. Great presentation. Appreciate. Bro, I missed a lot. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, how do you remove the Shrine Pro logo? Where's the logo? I don't know. One sec. What do you think? Our mentorship told me the news ads tomorrow. To do new ads tomorrow. They told you to do new ads. Who told you? No, there's no way they told you to do new ads. I don't believe that. Well, that one, like, I know it brought you close to 4 ROAS, but bro, these metrics are horrible. And in my opinion, if I was in your position, I would look at that one sale as luck. You got one add to cart, one sale, like it's luck, in my opinion. That's not always gonna happen. Every add to cart is gonna be a sale. I don't know. Yeah, I would move on. In my opinion, maybe they know more, right? When testing a product, do you always wait for a full day to read ad metrics, or by like $20 ad spend, you aren't seeing enough buying intent, you just stop it? No, if you're not seeing good metrics from the get-go, you stop it. But it's like sometimes the products would show a bit promising results, or I would switch up the offer midday, and it would sometimes, like, because it was a bit promising, I would leave it till the end of the day, but then at the end it wasn't good. Look, TCast. Look, at the end of the day, bro, Greg, they know more than me, so, and you, technically. I just don't understand why they would say that. It's up to you. Look, I always push that you paid for a mentorship, like, obviously do what they say, but at the end of the day, you are your own person, and you could make your own decisions. It was Bianchi. Oh, okay, no. I'm gonna be honest. I only take I take the advice strictly from like the top 3-4 guys. I don't know if they're gonna see this. Like, my bad. It's how it is. It's how it is, you know. Yeah, CPCs while moving. Yeah, make better ads. Pancakes is a fucking VA, I'm sure. You ever gonna make a PP ads guide with the best filters? Actually, our last live call, we did that. Actually, I didn't do that. Sade did that. Sade carried that call. He was the mentor for the day. If you go check last calls, he gave good sauce on that. Very good sauce on that. Yeah, mentor of the day. Sorry, you want to be officially a mentor? Have your day of the week and say Sade's call. That's what I thought. Eventually, bro. Eventually, if I decide to. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the future at all. I've written down my goal for like the near future, but you know, when things get really big, paying for other mentors to teach on my thing, it's like, I could do that, but then I just feel like it's just purely for money because there's really the value there. But again, I would hire someone that knows more than me. I don't know. I don't think that far ahead. I just know all I know is my next steps are make bank, travel, hire an editor while recording traveling. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know for sure. Yeah, I can bring in speakers in the future. Um, Honestly, okay, before we go, I want to say, if I were to ever, because I was thinking about it, if I were to ever think of teaching something, because I don't want it to be strictly known just for ecom. I've done a lot of mindset stuff. I've done a lot of fitness stuff. So whatever I want to teach, or like other business like funnels or marketing, YouTube channels, whatever it is, I would actually do it on the platform School. I wouldn't do it on Discord. I'm not that familiar with Discord. Just a heads up for you guys, for you OGs, bro. Because you know what, I like telling the OGs what I'm gonna do. Because then in the future, you're gonna say like, this guy said it and he did it. So I always tell you my plans. I always say it. I'm so open about my plans. That's what I'm gonna do. If I sell anything or teach anything, it's gonna be on School. Oh yeah, for sure. I actually plan on the people that are legends right now. I plan on giving them everything that I would do in the future, just give for free to start off. I want to make the OGs like like get what they deserve. And yeah, honestly, I'm now thinking about it. There's a few people that I need to start adding to legends. Yeah, yeah. I knew this was gonna come. No, I haven't been thinking about it lately, but there's definitely a few people that I've seen active in the Discord that deserve legends. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. I'm gonna start fixing that up. All right, so that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing fucking Friday. Fridays are always the best. That's where we thrive the most. Us ecom guys. And yeah, I wish you guys the best. But it's so crazy how I started with so much energy, and my battery just got drained from this call. That's how much energy I put into this call. This one, I put a lot of energy into this one. I appreciate you guys coming. Honestly, I know it wasn't the most populated call, but in my opinion, it was the best one. I really, really can't emphasize enough things I said. Obviously, I love the Q&A at the end, just talking to you guys. But the presentation I made today, I hold dear to my heart. Those are things I follow. Um, and I hope you learn something. If you learn something, like I said, it's the never say I want. That's it. Simple as that. Please remember, never say I want. Want should not be in your vocabulary. Everything is I will. Thank you guys for listening. Again, keep grinding, keep thriving, keep making sales, keep fucking being a boss, and I'll fucking see you at the top, boys. Oh, I'm still recording.